A fan sent me an iPhone 4S that's been stored for 7 years. The phone had already been taken apart into scattered components. The fan said this phone stopped working due to water damage back in 2014. At the time, he was on his honeymoon on an island with his wife. Near the end of the trip, the phone fell into the ocean. After returning home, he took it to a phone repair shop. It couldn't be fixed. The phone holds all the photos taken during their honeymoon. He has kept this phone for 7 years. The fan said this phone contains his wife's most beautiful memories. He hopes I can do my best to turn it on and help recover that lost period. We can see the phone's CPU is already swollen. This was likely caused by high heat during previous repair attempts to remove shielding. It's been exposed to seawater and stored for 7 years. All components on the motherboard are corroded and blackened. The success rate for repair in this case is very low. We got a well-preserved iPhone 4S for spare parts. Let's try to repair this phone for the fan. We'll open up this brand new 4S. The iPhone 4S was released in 2011. Apple's craftsmanship from 10 years ago still looks so pleasing. We'll take out the motherboard from this phone, removing the shield from the CPU. To turn the phone on and preserve the data, we need to transplant the damaged board's CPU and hard drive onto this good board. To ensure the highest chance of success, we'll use a CNC machine to remove the CPU and hard drive from the good board. Some people quietly watch videos, but they'll sneakily like, comment, share, repost, and follow. People like that are just so sweet. Okay, grinding is complete. Let's look at the result after grinding. After grinding, there's still residual glue on the solder pads. Let's clean off the remaining glue from the CPU pads. Okay, looking great. Next, we'll clean the hard drive's pads as well. Okay, all done. Now we'll remove the CPU and hard drive containing data from the damaged board. Here are the main CPU and hard drive from the lower layer. As long as these two chips are intact, the data can be preserved. The upper-level memory chip is swollen. We'll get a good one from a disassembled phone to replace it. Let's clean all the black glue off the 3 chips. Then we'll prepare the CPU with new solder, apply new solder to the memory, and apply new solder to the hard drive as well. Next, we'll install the CPU with fresh solder onto the prepared board. Okay, installation complete. Let's connect the power meter and test. Pressing the power button, the current jumps to 80 milliamps and stabilizes. This indicates the CPU is working. Great, the CPU seems to be fine. We'll continue installing the memory on the upper level, then install the hard drive. Okay, everything's installed. This is the moment of truth. Let's connect the power meter for testing. Pressing the power button, the current shows that the phone is turning on. Honestly, I'm incredibly excited at this moment. Finally, I didn't let down a 7-year wait. We'll place the board into the casing, connect the battery and power on the phone. Okay, the Apple logo appeared. Only older Apple fans might know that the old Apple Boot logo has a line on it. Okay, successfully entered the system. Seeing this interface takes me back to 10 years ago. It truly feels like time travel. We've managed to preserve all the data the fan wanted. The phone is on iOS 6.13. It contains over 2,000 photos and videos. The experience of using an Apple phone from over 7 years ago is still so smooth. How many Apple fans are nostalgic for this generation of iOS? We finally fulfilled this request. We retrieved all the data the fan needed. When he received our call, he was really moved. After all, who doesn't have a part of life that's worth remembering forever?